He's alright. He's not happy about it, but he's alright. Okay. That's looking pretty cool. Nice. Alright. There is Baxter Stockman. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Baxter Stockman. This is a Mirage figure from NECA, but on their packaging they should put Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they are known as the Mirage line of figures. There's the front of the box. He comes with a thing that he makes on his computer, and I can't remember. It's a Mauser. And he comes with a Mauser, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Loving it. There's the front of the box. Let's flip it to the back. I did get this one on Amazon on sale, so happy about that. I would love to find Kirby on sale as well. That would be cool. But for now, it's Baxter Stockman. Here's the first side. This is number 15 in the Mirage figures. I remember this came out Haulathon not last year, but the year before. So this one's been out for quite a while. Well, at least 2 years, I think. And there's Baxter and his invention, the Mauser. Alright, the top of the box. Got your Eastman and Laird. Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's the bottom. And I'm going to pull into this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is. Alright, let's set him here. There's a crotch shot. Let's get out of that crotch shot, and we'll go ahead and check out all of everything on the box, and then we'll get them completely unboxed. Alright, so you get your Nickelodeon in the top left as usual, NECA on the right, and there he is, got an extra head sculpt, a big grin. Once he realizes he's created the Mauser, and there's a computer. I don't know in the comic book version, on the Mirage comics, if he turned into a fly, or if that's something that was created for the cartoon, the original classic cartoon. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. I'm not sure why I didn't do that before the video, but I didn't. But I do know he makes the Mausers, and there he is. Whoops, cannot get a focus going. And that's pretty good. Back of the box. Meanwhile, there he is. Pointer finger, working on his Mauser. Whatever that is, and more figures. Of course, you got your NECA. There's the Wanderer, Michelangelo, and there's the red shirt Casey Jones, and then of course the very, very cool looking guy. I can't remember his name. My head is horrible today. I can't think today. Of course, it's the Rat King. My brain is shot. I am shot today. All right, let's throw him literally right there. Get the camera in a little better position for this tape to be cut. How about a focus? While I'm cutting this tape, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunt, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed to Hey, what's that on my shelf? Go ahead and do that. You get all that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's greatly appreciated. But what's also really greatly appreciated is if you want to check out the items listed on this video, linked to this video, I would get a percentage from whatever you purchase. So if you see something there you want to get, yeah, go ahead and follow the link and buy it, and it'll really help out the channel a ton. So I usually will throw action figures, obviously related to the video, and some t-shirts related to the video, and yeah, check that out. I appreciate it. All right, let's get Baxter Stockman out of the box. Whoop. All right. A little bit better look there. There we go. And I'm going to cut these pieces of tape here, or these, yeah, plastic ties. Ah, man, I don't know. These are going to be hard to get without scraping them. I can get the one by his neck here. Even the computer has a tie. Holy smokes, there's a lot of ties on this guy. Might have to do some of them from the back, so I'm just going to get the ones that I can get from the front that aren't going to damage anything. Like I can get this one on the Mauser's butt. The one around his head, probably not, but I might be able to just flip him out regardless. Yeah, got another Mauser. So I've got quite a few of these now. Loving getting these Mausers. One came with Splinter, and one came with, it was one of the standalone turtles also. So pretty cool. I like them. Let's get these hands and stuff out. Oh, everything's popping. Oh, there's a head on the floor. Oh, somebody lost their heads. There's heads rolling. All right, we'll just leave it here and I'll kind of show everything up close after I get everything unboxed here. So what's next? Still got a computer. We still got Baxter. Let's see if I can get some of these. The arm ones were rough. Let's see if I can get these from the back. Whoa, shot at my face. And this one here. And then we gotta get one on the computer. Oh, we gotta get the one around his waist. I should be able to grab this one pretty easy. The computer. Oh my god. Well, at least we know he's out. Just gotta get the computer one out. Yeah. Ugh. I got one cut. I gotta get a second cut here. Ugh. There we go. All right. Pop that up and out of there. Get this plastic out of here. All these ties too drive me crazy. Poor Baxter's laying on his face. Let's get him back up. He's okay. All right. Tons of plastic ties to get out of here. Get on it. Oh, we don't want to lose that pointer finger. No way. All right, I got them all. Get those out of here. All right. Usually pick those off the floor because they end up on the floor. All right, let's bring the camera about right here. Let's look at closer up at everything here that it comes with. So we got this. He has this nice computer with the floppy disk drives. Very 80s. I dig it. That's when I grew up as a little boy. Very cool. Very fond of the 80s and 90s. I was all of, what, 10 in 1990? So, yeah, there's this, I love that this mouth opens and closes on these Mausers. Just a really great, they got leg articulation all over the place. They're great, really great. Extra head, there's this smiley, gonna get you head. I did it, I created the Mauser. Wait, something, no, okay. Whatever this is, I don't know, some sort of a device, but yeah, maybe it's the brains of a Mauser that goes into his gut, I don't know. And a plastic tie that needs to go on the ground. And then it got some hands. So you got a holdy hand here. It is a bigger C grip, but it's bigger than this one. Actually, this one. No, it's the same. So you got your right and left hand holdy hands. On the camera would be amazing. So there you go. One is slightly bigger than the other. This one's probably for that device, that square device. And then you've got this hand, which is kind of just like a, I don't know, like a holding things hand. And then the pointer finger is very nice. Love a pointer finger. Nose picker. Okay, that was everything accessories wise. Let's check out Baxter. So, let's see what we're looking at. Ugh, we got a ball joint down in the bottom of the neck, ball joint in the top of the bottom of the head. It's like an old joystick. 80s and 90s, I tell you, love it. There is a ball joint down in the bottom of the neck as well. You can see that moving around too. Very nice. So head back, looking at about right there. Head forward, right there. Side to side, looking good. The arms, you have a peg and a rocker going in. Very good. You've got no bicep cut, but you do have a strange elbow. That's a weird elbow. Just gonna say, whose elbow does that? I don't know. But what it is, it's a peg on a rocker here and a peg on a rocker here. So you can actually swivel it there, swivel it here, and rock it here and there. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, here's April O'Neil that just came out. She just has a standard double joint, which I like way better, and it's pinless. But this is funky. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not my favorite. Like, I probably will never have him go like that. That just looks weird. But, you know, you kind of get a little movement or something. It's not too bad, but I don't know. I've never seen it kind of like that. I've seen it like that before, but not as wide. Like, it's too wide. Like, there should still be like a size of an elbow right here. I don't know. It's different. I'll say that. You've got up and down on all the hands articulation. The waist. So he does have a ball joint here in the middle. So he's leaned back, because this is nice and soft plastic, so you can really kind of still get some good movement going. Side to side, spin them around, very good. The legs, you got a ball joint down in there. You got to kick to the side here, kick forward to there, kick back to here, and then of course they've got that sleeve that goes into the leg, so you get your thigh movement from that. It's fantastic. Double jointed knee, does have the pins, so they didn't just start doing pinless NECA anyway. I mean, they did pinless with this stuff when they tried to do these pegs under rockers and stuff, but that just looks weird. But anyway, to totally take away the like April O'Neil here, she has no pegs. That just happened this year. So anything in 2025, so when that started changing, anything prior is going to have pins all over the place. But that's okay. I got this guy on sale, and he's a little older, and he's still a cool looking figure. You got a front-facing peg on a rocker for the foot. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. What else are we looking at? There's something else going on. Okay, so up in the top here is almost like a boot cut, where the top of his sock is. There's a peg, so you can swivel it there, along with the peg on the rocker. So that's kind of cool. That's neat. All right. There's Baxter Stockman. He's cool. Is he worth $36? I don't think so. But I picked mine up for under 20. Or no, right at 20? Yeah, I think I got mine for, might have been like 22 or something, $22.99, if I remember right. That's more of what this guy should be. 36 bucks, 35, 36 bucks is a little too much for this guy, unless you're a hardcore fan. But for me, I'm a fan, but I would pass on this for that much money. There's just not a lot here for that amount of money. But for a discount, it's pretty cool. That's everything he comes with in the box. Let's flip all these accessories off to the side. I might leave the Mauser with him. That's pretty cool. I mean, he's the creator of the Mauser. Let's leave that with him. I got some other figures to throw next to him for scale. Here is that April O'Neil. This is the newer one that just came out this haul-a-thon. So let's put her over here. We'll move this over. I got a couple turtles. So here's Raph and Leo. Oh my god, Leo just kicked Raph in the head. He's alright. He's not happy about it, but he's alright. Okay. That's looking pretty cool. Can't get in. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right. There is Baxter Stockman. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.